I know it's early on Sunday, but I gotta ask you a question. Are we excited to be in the 2012 NBA All-Star Jam Session? That's what I like to feel, that energy right here on this Sunday. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Butler Bulldog and Utah Jazz sensation. Say good morning and say hello to Gordon Hayward!
How you guys doing?
Gordon, what's up, buddy? How you feeling this morning?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you right here in the Sprint Experience. It's been an exciting weekend for you. BBVA Rising Stars Challenge. Tell us about that experience.
Oh, it's something you only get two chances to do in your NBA career. So glad Team Chuck got the win. It was fun. I hope we put on a show.
You're here. You're obviously watching the dunk contest last night, where you're cheering on your teammate.
It was that's something I'll never forget. Couldn't have happened to a better guy, Jeremy Evans. Some of the dunks he pulled off were pretty amazing. So it was pretty fun.
We're sitting here in February. Next month is March. Let's fast forward. Actually, rewind to when it was March Madness. You played for one of the most storied teams ever in college basketball. You were the first Butler Bulldog drafted since 1950. Tell us about that experience and your relationship with Coach Brad Stevens and what it's meant in your translation to the success in the NBA.
Well, I'll never forget a place like Butler. They do things the right way, and to go back to the national championship after I left was something that was even more incredible. And it's unfortunate we didn't win. It's tough to swallow. It's hard to think about, but playing in front of my home crowd in Indianapolis, in front of home Butler fans, it was it's priceless. So Coach Stevens is one of the best coaches I've ever played for. Always so prepared, so calm, and I can still stay in touch with him today.
You obviously had a great relationship with him. You grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, Brownsburg High School. You chose Butler. Tell us why you chose Butler.
They just have a great program, a great tradition. It's nothing like playing at Hinkle Fieldhouse. If you ever seen the movie Hoosiers, that's exactly where they played, and it's also close to home. It's like 25 minutes to home. All my friends and family are there, so it was definitely the right place.
You're obviously very close with your family. Tell us about that relationship with them and your decision to enter the NBA draft, especially when you watched your old team playing in the championship right again. And were you surprised they made it all the way back?
Well, my family has been great. I love them. They were able to come out to Orlando and watch me play here, and so it's always good to have that support. That family support is something that they'll always be there for you no matter what. So that was great. It's good that they can just come out and represent you, and it's really cool.
You're here, you're a pro, but you're also pro in something else. Tell us a little about the StarCraft experience, and for those fans that don't know about it, tell us where they can learn about that.
If any of you guys don't know, I played StarCraft over the summer during the lockout. It's a computer game. The esports community is huge. They got a lot of followers, and it's just a lot of fun to be able to do something. It's another outlet for competition. I'm a competitor, so I know everybody plays video games and stuff, so it was a lot of fun.
You're a competitor. We talked about your success at the collegiate level. Let's talk about your current situation with the Utah Jazz, how you feel about your team and their chances with all that young talent, and where you feel you're going in the future.
We do have a lot of young talent, so it's very exciting for us. We had a lot of ups and downs this season already. With some games we can beat anybody in the league. When we play like in other games, we'd like to get those and just kind of improve on them. So this second half of the season, we need to really pick up the focus, the intensity, make a run to the playoffs.
Speaking about making that run to the playoffs, it's going to take a little bit of hard work, and you know about hard work. Let's talk about your transition into the NBA. You're a youth in the NBA right now. You have a long way to go. Have you learned some things? Has it been a good road for you? Has it been a tough battle? Where are you at right now? And your personal thoughts about your career in the NBA?
As a young player in the NBA, it's an adjustment for sure. You go as kind of the man at your college and your team, and you go to a team in the NBA where everybody was that when they were in college. So sometimes you got to just wait your turn. You got to make sure you come to practice early and stay late. Put your work in, so that way you earn your minutes.
Let's talk about putting work in. It's my last question here. 2012 NBA All-Star Jam Session is filled with youths that would like to live the dream that you're living right here on this stage and playing in the All-Star games and being part of such a great weekend. What advice would you give them that helped you get here where you're at today?
First advice, you got to start with the dream. So make sure you dream big. It's always possible. I was 5'10" as a freshman in high school, so I kept working at it. I didn't even play varsity, so make sure that you put in the work every single day. People don't usually want to do that. You can talk about it, but If you're the one in the gym getting shots up, somebody else they're not. You know, so you can always outwork people.
That's right, put in the work. Now it's time to put in some work. He wants to meet you guys. He's going to sign some autographs for you. Orlando, jam session. Are you ready to hang out with Gordon Hayward? That's what I like to hear. Don't forget, guys, we're still going to be hooking you up with some more of those Sprint pregame VIP concert experience passes. That's going to happen right here within the Sprint experience. We're going to have some contests. And I know that Lauren is looking to give some of those away right here. We're going to play a little trivia. We're also going to ask Gordon a few questions. If you have some good questions, look for Lauren. She's going to be scanning the crowd as we continue this party on the Sunday edition of the 2012 NBA All-Star Jam Session.